YouTube, we're coming at you today with a deck by Rat's Relic. This is a 60-second deck tech, then we're going to jump into the games. We're trying best to win this time, now that Kaldheim's getting a bit more solo, we're trying to try out some spicier decks that can only thrive in a best to win format. So, core of the deck, we have Vadrock, and we have Open the Omen Paths. Now, Vadrock says whenever you mutate, this creature mutates, you can cast a target non-creature spell with 3 teams or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So you mutate Vadrock, you cast Open the Omen Paths for free. What does that do? It gets you 4 free mana, which you can use to cast creature spells. And so use that mana to fuel the next mutate, onto your Vadrock, stack, and then you get to cast Omen again. So you get this cycle of mutating. Eventually you get a Cub Warden on the stack, so every time you mutate, you get 2/1/1 counters. Then eventually, as you do this, you get to build up mana advantage like that. You can see the truth to draw more cards, opt again off of your stack once you are getting mana positive. And then you ultimately finish your opponent off by playing Doomscar off of your final Open the Omen Paths when you have surplus mana. And that means that your big mutate stack, in addition to all the 1/1 tokens you've been making, all get haste and get +1/+0. They can swing on the turn you go off. That's the key of the deck. That's roughly 60 seconds. Let's go check it out. Okay, I think we keep this. We have Symbiote and an Omen Path, so we got the combo. This is a Jeskai Mutate deck that was constructed by Rat's Relic, the Twitter handle. And core of the deck is using Vadrock to chain Open the Omen Paths. Right, you get a mutatable creature. You mutate Vadrock onto it, and then you just go to town. I'll take another land. Because the Vadrock triggers let you cast Open the Omen Paths, and that gets you 4 mana, which is most of these mutate creatures, so you get to mutate, and it's a good cycle. It's a good time. I think he will go Enge, Gate, Pathway. I don't think we really need double blue, but we might need double red. Doing up the Symbiote. And means next turn we can Cub Warden, and my opponent probably on mono red if they're playing a Snuck Over Mountain. So getting a Cub Warden, a 3/5 lifelinker. Okay, we're not mono red. I think we do want to get Needle Verge here. And we could Omen Paths for Cub Warden. Or we just mutate 3/4 flyer. Not terrible. I do want to discard. You can discard Cloud Piercer, I guess. Put it over. Draw a card. Lower Dracus. Okay, that's a 1/of. See the truth. So you can Omen Paths, mutate the Cub Warden onto the Heron. You're gonna want to get white and blue. We'll pitch See the Truth. Put it over. And I think we can mutate the octopus, right? Yeah, on Cub Warden, get a bunch of dweebs. Do you want to discard? I guess the Temple? Epiphany? Here, see what I'm going to draw. The land's okay. The attack with Agar. I think we just let it through. I don't want to give him like 4 cards. They could have something like a Rush the Weak in their deck. I wouldn't be surprised. Squash. Pretty rude. There's a Doomscar Titan though. I think what we do is go to combat, swing at my opponent. I feel like it's pretty good still though. So we can either see the truth, then temple a temple, or see the truth. What I'm going to do after, probably play Symbiote. I want to foretell Doomscar Titan, because we could just potentially win next turn if they are greedy. I guess what we can do is temple. They've got something they can do. Open the Omen Paths. So next turn, if we foretell Doomscar and then we play Omen Paths, we would have what? 6 mana total? We don't have any 2 mana ones. Lord Dracus. I guess we could, if we draw a white or a blue or a blue or red source, we could Omen Paths, Doomscar Titan, mutate Dracus onto something. Get back Omen, but I guess that's not that great. We could play Dracus, and then it would gain haste. But I think it's probably not that great. We'll probably prefer like a Vadrop or something. So we can do is see the truth. We find something good. It is a Vadrop. We just play out. We're looking for Tell, the Doomscar Titan. Like I said, depending on how greedily they play this next turn, we might be able to just win. The fact that my love total is pretty high too means I don't really have to play, scared. Okay, opponent stomps a 1/1. You get to draw another card. Okay, Bone Crusher. Let's look at that up. They do. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so what we can do is play the Symbiote. Or do we even care? I think we do, because it makes these mutates kind of mana positive in that sense. So we do this, we still have mana to mutate Badrock. Omen Pass. Just pitch that. Then over. Omen Paths. Get white. Blue. Let's see the truth. Okay, we might even just have lethal now with the Doomscar Titan. But I'm having fun. It's a fun deck when you get to do this, when your opponent taps out and they get to watch their slow demise. You can just get red and white. See dash, we can mutate for 1. Almost messed it up there. Alright, so we get blue. Yes. And then we just Doomscar. That's gotta be lethal. Boom! Surprise army of cats. There you go, Mutate Jeskai style. Beating the tempo is it giants. So we go first. Opponent's on Yorian, probably playing some Sultai nonsense. I think we keep this. We do like a T3 Vadrox. We need to find the other piece of the combo here. I think we bottom that. We need to find the open the Omen paths because we can get that going. We'll be in business. The one good thing here is that these decks probably don't have all that much removal. I think here we're just gonna grab white with the Fabled. I don't really want to draw lands at this point, so just a little edge there in thinning the deck could be worthwhile. Our opponent didn't do anything yet. They don't seem to have a stop, so they might have actually removal up. So we get the planes. There's something they can do. They've got to be thinking about flashing in Omen of the Sea. So Vajra gets hit by both Heartless Act and Eliminate. Isn't great. And I mean on T4 too, they could just roll out Binding the Old Gods. But they're thinking about it. They gotta have the Omen of the Sea up. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's see what they choose. Okay, one top, one bottom, alright. Doomscar Titan. Play an island here. I think we're just supposed to mutate. Or, God, supposed to foretell. We're definitely supposed to mutate. This is the Jeskai Mutate deck after all, but it's going to be tough here playing this pathway, right? Because we either have red, we have white. If we choose red, we can mutate Vadrock. If we choose white, we can mutate Cub Warden. And it still doesn't do anything. This might actually be Demir Control. I think here what we're going to do is... the core of the deck is mutating Vadrock, so that's what we're going to do. This could also be Demir Control. The Lockthwain throws me off because I don't think the Sultai decks are playing Lockthwain. Their mana bases are too terrible. Nevertheless, they kept, I think, 2 on top. Maybe they're either land starved or spell starved. Find a Fable Passage. They opt to do with it. This would really tell us if they are in fact Sultai. We get something green. We get a forest here. Well, no, for sure. But whatever they're doing, they're probably playing something on 4. Oh, okay, island. So I think this is Demir Control. Not the best matchup, I have to say. A creature-based combo deck. Oh, we got some plays still. We got some spice. Could counter it. Essence Scatter maybe. Can't draw Disruption me. Oh, saw it coming. Okay. Maybe just run a cupboard. Gonna be tough. Interesting they didn't foretell that. They probably have us hold the multiverse that they would have wanted to play otherwise. Okay, they do grab a forest. They play a forest, so this maybe is Demir Control splashing Sultai for like a finisher or something, or maybe they do have Binding the Old Gods that they were just trying to sneak me into playing a permanent. Well, consider myself snuck. I just Heartless Act Cub Warden, okay. Go to the Cub Warden, then Vadrock. Already to hand. Okay. I think we bottomed that. I think we just ran out Cub Warden again. If I could have, I would have run out Cloud Piercer, but I didn't have the 5th mana up. Because I think Cloud Piercer is the worst of the Mutate targets that I currently have. And I guess I could have Polywog Symbioted and Cupboarded there. Okay, so they play Yorion. This does give us a potential window to go off right now if we were able to get, like, open the Omen paths. That'd be the dream draw. That would be the dream draw. Okay, we don't find it. Guess we temple here. Bottom that. Play that. Maybe should have kept that in hand even, the lands. I could have discarded it for the Mutate effect. I'm just gonna down the cupboard now. I'll pitch the symbiote. Put it over. Not gonna pitch Bad Rock. This got some damage in. We're gonna have to be relevant, but I'm putting his 8 cards in hand. Eliminate the symbiote. Okay. Got like extinction event on even. On the binding. Really bad. Turn late. So what, we get open the Omen Paths, we use the mana on Vadrock to mutate, or just to play. We mutate with the 1/1, we then play Doomscar. Go for 10. Ah, it's something. Into 4. They're low in life, they have 7 mana. 8 mana at their disposal. Ashiok. Okay, they could bounce the token and make a blocker.
Deep below lies succulent horror.
Okay, they bounce Doomscar, get rid of it. Sure.
Fade into the shadows.
Might just kill Vadric now. Something they can do. I guess they can always sack these tokens. These enchantments, rather. Okay. Opt something. Lord Dracus. Mutate onto Lord Dracus. Or mutate Lord Dracus onto Vadrock, we get back Opt. Yeah, I think that's okay. are still at 4 life. So we lost the Doomscar, so we can't necessarily like one-shot them in our haste stuff, but we can maybe mutate a bunch of stuff onto like Lord Rakkus or something. I think let's go next. Okay, what have we got here? We got Sea Dasher, Open, and Vadrok. Yeah, we got the combo. We just need the lands. Opponent playing Giganta. Okay, so they're probably playing a Naya. Naya nonsense. We'll start with Temple of Epiphany into another Vadrok. We can say no to that. Well, I guess it is Mutate Creature. Sentinel, tap the Sentinel to pay another 2-drop, another one, okay. A lot of Sentinels. We got the Sentinel Dream Team over there. I think we're just gonna run out Vadrok on 2-3 and then open the Omen Paths and start going off. The opponent could Toski here. 4 Sentinels. Showdown. That's a good one. 4 Sentinels in play. And there's the Toski, okay. Okay, Innkeeper, sure. We play an island, play Vadrok. We don't block. No way in hell are we blocking. No way. Opponent Toski's, sure, you can draw 12 billion cards. The sequence we're going to go for the open. Play open, you get 2 blue, 2 white. Heron on Vadrok, 2 blue, 2 white. Octopus, Octopus, or I guess Cub Warden, then Octopus, Octopus. Draw a bunch of cards, get a bunch of 1/1s. Keep doing the jam. Here I think we'll just block one of them. First strike. So otherwise I could have done some like protection effect and then stomp in response. Okay, so what we can do is open the Omen Paths. Like I said, 2 blue, 2 white. Heron on the Vadrok. Over 54. I'll cast that. 2 blue, 2 white. Yeah, we'll find a land rather. Opt could be good if we need it. We'll Sea Dasher on the Heron. Under. Cast. Blue, blue, white. Still don't need red yet. Here's a Symbiote. Play the Symbiote. Sea Dash. Pitch a land. Yeah, get the Heron. Pitch a land. Over 55. I'm getting some tokens here. Cast you, white, blue. Sea Dash. And Cub Warden. Other Omen Paths. Under. I don't think it really matters at this point. I'm probably not going to spend this mana. There's a Symbiote. Opt. Oh, Heron. That's something. Okay, so the combo continues. Pitch a Truth. Badrock. Pitch a land. Under. Okay. 10 more things. We'll play See the Truth to get more cards. Okay, we see the cards. More cards. Cards. Badrock on the cupboard. Another card. Tabled. Another card. The land. Under. Mutate. So we can mutate Dracus again, so we see the Truth. And we can Omen Pass too. Blue. More cards. Cupboarden. I'll pitch another See the Truth. Land. I have to be careful I don't deck myself. How many cards do we have left? 24. Here we go. The Zynga. And so, get to one-shot them, right? Because we have 14 1/1s that are going to double the 2/2s, so that's 28 damage. And they can block. Yes, we just Doomskart up. Boom! So you do it. So you beat Tusky. Go wider. Just the casual 17 cards in hand. No big deal. It's fine. It's normal. It's to be expected. They drew 4 with Showdown. We drew like 50 with maybe like 20 cards with Badrock. Okay. How you do it? That can go off. Looking for a deck to beat Toski with. This could be it. They don't have a way to deal with Badrock most of the time. And they don't really have interactions, they get counter your stuff. So, moral of the story is play against Toski, don't play against Dimir Control, and you'll have a great time. No, I did. I'll see you next time.